for bid is a Squirt coin changer. As you can see, it's in fantastic shape. You can actually see the reflection of some of the stuff in the paint. All sides are good. The thing itself. The coin changer unit itself, the bottom does have a few scratches. Very bottom of it. When I say bottom, I'm talking underneath. There's one tiny little nick right there, which you can't see when the cover's on. And that's just from putting the cover on and off. And there's a couple along this rail that you don't see when the cover's slid down also. It is a 5 dimes for 50-cent piece. Everything's complete. You got the door, the coin box, the box lock, all the tubes are here. What you do is you put your dimes in here. You can fill it all the way up as high as you want to fill it. Keep it filled. This piece here is a sensor that tells you whether the thing's empty or not. If the coins are all gone, then this floats forward, and your 50-cent piece just falls all the way through. And I can actually show you that real quick here. If we take a 50-cent piece, I can beat it back there. You see, it just falls all the way through. Okay. And the reason for that is I have just 5 dimes in there right at the moment. So when that's all the way forward and you put your 50-cent piece in, boom, it just falls back out. So now, with this thing kicked forward, the coin instead goes through, the coin rack loads it, so when you turn the handle, it'll kick out your 5 dimes. 5 dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's a very unique piece. Yeah, I don't think you'll find one anyplace. It's in fantastic shape, and for the guy that wants something a little different than the typical Coca-Cola stuff, you know, there it is. Camera, so and then put your 50-cent piece in. Locks in. Turn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do believe there's one in there from before I started. I'll do it a second time just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the coin box, coin gear, door lock, everything's there. You can see if I have the reflection in the, you can see it here. See it in the paint job itself, the quarter. So it's a nice paint job. There's a couple of very minor nicks right there from putting the cover on and off. There's one tiny one right there. Go on to the back side. Back looks good. There's a couple nicks right there. If you do choose to use the lock, you have to put your screwdriver in there and kind of lift up on this a little bit. Always the machine is great. I do think there's one little nick also at the very bottom of this thing. Take a look. There's a couple of very minor scratches. So I'm not going to mess with it. You never see those on the bottom anyhow, so there you go. Also forgot to mention that the reason I have a rubber band on here is this spring right here comes up, coils around, goes back, is somewhat weakened by, I suppose it's age, it'd be 50 years. So I just put a rubber band around here. You can find another spring and do a lot of different things. Maybe if you can find this exact spring. This rubber band works, so I don't mess with it. The only other thing I should point out is the lock up on top had to be drilled out, and that's been changed to a new keyed lock as well. item I should show you or point out is if this coin tube, when it goes empty, this floats forward. When that floats forward, it releases this, and you can't operate the coin mech. If you put your 50-cent piece in, it will drop all the way through, back to the front, because the reason you want that to happen is if there's no coins in there, you should get your coin back, so that also works.